In the Netherlands, decision makers and planners generally respect the Cyclists' Union. The opinion of the 40-year-old Fietsersbond, as the Cyclists' Union is called in Dutch, is usually taken into account in some form when it comes to important infrastructure decisions that could affect cycling. A good example of how this works is a cycle tour that was recently held in Vught, where 2 railway lines and a road will be reconstructed in the coming years. These barriers already cut up Vught in 4, and the reconstruction can be seen as a threat to cycling, but it also offers opportunities to change things for the better. The local chapter organized a cycle tour to visit points of concern. Local council members, provincial council members and cycle planners of both Vught and neighboring 's-Hertogenbosch rode together with representatives of the Ministry of Transport and of ProRail, and of course members of the Cyclists' Union. Because this was a public event, advertised in the local newspapers, it was also open to anyone who was interested. The departing alderman for traffic of the municipality of Vught welcomed the almost 40 people who came for the tour. The director of the National Cyclists Union also thanked people for their interest and their willingness to look at the points in the plans that need attention from a cycling point of view. The tour started at the railway station, where the railway line will be lowered into a trench. At some points the trench will be covered to form a real tunnel. To show where the participants were, a portable map was used to show the exact location. The alderman for traffic offered a good snack and a bottle of water to every participant to improve their thinking abilities, and then the tour was off to the next location. Where the railway line is not lowered, some of the level crossings will become tunnels. That is of course really nice, but tunnels need to have good entrances and connections to the existing network. They need to be built according to the latest standards, so people will also be happy to use them at night. The crossing point of the road and the railway is a particular concern. The road now runs under that railway, but in future it will cross over the lowered railway line. It will take a lot of time and effort before that can happen, and in the current plans a main cycle route is cut off. The Cyclists' Union asks for an extra tunnel under the road so that important cycle connection is not severed forever. There is space next to the railway line for a good new cycle route as well, but that needs to be well connected to the future tunnel entrances, for which the Cyclists' Union had some good ideas for the planners. The tour was wrapped up in a restaurant. The representative of ProRail thanked the participants for their input and for making clear how important this project is for the residents and the people cycling around it. Some further discussions could then be held over a drink. The plans will further materialize in the coming years. That cycling will not be forgotten in every detail of the plan should be secured now.
Voordeel ermee in het hele proces. Dank je wel.